Welcome to this edition of Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Wednesday, 10th of July, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it's been a good trading day for you. As we get started, keep in mind that everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. You find something you like, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right, so let's start off with the S&P 500. So we've got about 2 minutes left till the market closes. We're still up about 6 points right now. We were up a lot higher, all-time highs yet again today. Showing some weakness, not surprised with that 55.99 level coming up on that Fibonacci. We're getting pretty darn close at this point. So let's go ahead and start off first with our candidates from last week. Let's do that, our last updates. We had 3 companies that we did for July 3rd, which were, and I quote, AMD. There was no trade taken on AMD. All right, that's number 1. Actually, speak of 1, that should have a 1 right there. Next, we had Biogen. It was a bearish candidate. We got in when the stock was at 227. We got out at 222.5. We're up 350 on that trade. That was a winning trade. And then on Cigna, went against us. We were down $170. We got a total P&L of $1901.85 since June 26th. It comes out, if you look at the very bottom, $158.49 per trade on average for the 12 trades that we entered into or took, whether they were wins, cost, went against us, or broke even. All right, so let me move this out the way. The market just closed. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first candidate, which is Biogen. We had them on the other day. We took $350 out of it. We'll do it again today if we can, right? Or for mañana. So we're going to use a 2-tone colored system for identifying our candidates. I'm going to get rid of that crosshair. We're going to look at, I like the bullish move on this first. So we're going to go with a blue highlight marker. I'd like to see a small pullback in here and a bounce. If it does bounce, we're looking at a bullish entry on the bounce. Okay, you'll decide the where. 235 3/4 is resistance, so right about 234.5 is going to be your target, right? Give or take. You pick yours, of course. Right around there is where I'll be looking. Somewhere down below the 228 will be your stop. If we get a break to the downside, in other words, if this fails mañana, and I'm okay with that, break down, retest, drop, we'll look for a bearish entry, which would be there, right? 221.89, so right about 222. 222.25, maybe half would be a target, and your stop would be just on the other side of that 228. All right, number 1 and done. Next, we've got DKS, which is Dick's Sporting Goods. So they've had some problems. They've played around this $200.95 level for a little bit. I definitely like the downside best, so let's go there first. I'd like to see a push down. Let's get the correct colors, if you would please. Red. Right, I'd like to see a push down, a retest, and a bounce. And notice it doesn't have to go all the way back up to that $200.95. Just get up in the area there. If you're off by 50, 75 cents, we're close enough on this setup. Right, my target, we've got 194 as support. I'm probably looking at 195 as my target. Right, my stop will be just on the other side of this. If we take the upside trade, it's a little tougher on the upside. We need to move up, the pullback, and the bounce. We're looking at a resistance right in there at 205.53, so maybe 204.5 is our target. You only have $2 or so, give or take, from the bounce and the move up before I'm getting out. I'm going to get out before it gets to the 8 moving average. So a little bit more caution playing the upside. This is a bearish bias right now. I definitely like it better to the downside. And then the last one is FANG, F-A-N-G. All right, I like the upside trade better on this one, so let's go with blue. Blue for you. Move up, let me see, 203 and 212. I've got to check these numbers here. 203, 212. No, I need to split that level in half. So I need what's called a FIBIT. If you go over to tradinglikeaboss.com, and I'll leave a link down below, you will find a Fibonacci training for free. You'll know how FIBITs work, what they are, and so forth. So we're going to put in we're going to put both of them. We're going to put in -136, and we're going to put in a 118. Need both of them. We're only worried about the one for right now. Okay, so on the upside, that cuts our profit potential down a little bit, but we're going to move up, a retest, and a bounce. That's now our resistance. 207.5. So I'm probably out of this at 206.5 is going to be my target. My stop will be somewhere down below that 203 level. If it does break to the downside, I've got a little bit of disturbance in there. Pull back up and drop. We're looking at our 21 moving average as the place we're going to take an exit at. So we're right now at 199 is that level. So probably right about 200 would be the target, T for target. My stop is going to be just on the other side of that 203.99. Right? And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your day. We'll see all of you at our next update. Take care, folks. Happy trading. Bye for now.